Brown sugar, brown bread, brown eggs. Marketeers have done such a great job of telling us that brown is equal to healthy that it feels almost wrong to even question it. In fact, in the healthy food world, there seems to exist a brown tax because hey, anything brown, brown rice, brown bread, brown eggs must be healthier than its white counterpart, right? And hence you should be willing to pay more for it, right? I'll help you make this decision in today's video of the Whole Truth Academy. What if I told you that there is no nutritional difference between brown eggs and white eggs? You see, the color of the egg just tells you the color of the hen that laid it. Yep, white eggs are laid by white feathered chickens with white or light colored earlobes, while the brown ones are laid by brown feathered chicken with red earlobes. Nutritionally, both are absolutely the same. So, the color of the egg doesn't determine a healthier egg. If you want more nutrients in your egg and are willing to pay a premium for humanely bred eggs, you need to look for free-range eggs which are organic. Here are some local eggs. One is a white egg and one organic egg. When you crack them, notice the color of the egg yolk. If it's pale yellow, chances are your chicken was fed ordinary soy corn and husk, and if it's more orange, your chicken was fed more premium quality feed, which has in turn made your egg more nutrient dense. If you remember, when we were kids, there was only one kind of bread, white bread. We didn't know any better. But then we realized white bread is white because it's made of maida or refined wheat flour, which is super processed and loses most of wheat's fiber in the process. And hence, it was an easy target to label as bad. But is brown bread any better? Brown bread, like brown sugar, is a sham. It's nothing but white bread plus molasses plus caramel color. Yep, brown bread is a total fraud. And the way to check is to see the first ingredient on the back of pack. If that is refined wheat flour or maida, then you know that you're just being fooled into having white bread. And then if you see INS 150A at the end, well, that's the technical name for brown color. Voila. Next is whole wheat bread. Now, as we discussed, when you refine wheat flour, the fiber is lost. In more technical terms though, wheat grain has three parts: the germ, the bran and the endosperm. During refinement, the germ and the bran are lost, which contain most of the fiber. All that's left is the endosperm. In whole wheat bread, all these three remain intact. Hence, it's a lot more nutritious. So yes, whole wheat bread is better. But of course, you know this can't be that easy. Pick up a packet of whole wheat bread, or atta bread as some brands call it. Let's see what's the first ingredient here. It's refined wheat flour, which means that the largest ingredient in your atta bread is maida. What? Well, the marketers realized that you like the word whole wheat. But no one said how much whole wheat, right? So they used a little bit of whole wheat flour and filled up the rest with cheap maida. You get whole wheat, they get low cost, win-win. If you want to find a good, clean, 100% whole wheat bread in India, you'll only find disappointment on most retail shelves. And even if you buy your bread from some local bakery, what you want to check for is the number of ingredients. 6 to 7 should be more than enough. And the percentage of whole wheat flour or whole grain compared to the rest of the stuff. If you recall, rice is a cereal grain. And like any other cereal, it has four parts: a husk, a bran, an endosperm and an embryo. Once the rice grain is cultivated, irrespective of white or brown, the outer layer or the hulk is removed since it's really tough and cannot be consumed. And under the hull, we have the bran, which really is the powerhouse of nutrients. It contains tons of fiber, several vitamins, minerals and antioxidants. In whole grain rice like brown, red and black, this bran is left untouched. In white rice, the bran is removed. aka the nutrition is removed. Why? Allow me to introduce phytic acid. Phytic acid is an acid that makes it hard for you to absorb the nutrients in the rice. That's the justification that's used to remove the bran itself. And if all the nutrition goes away with it, then so be it. Such a bad idea, because the effects of phytic acid can be dramatically reduced by soaking, sprouting, or fermenting the rice. And the pros of consuming the bran far outweigh the cons. So, yeah, after our revelation around brown eggs and brown bread only being a marketing gimmick, I'm actually quite thrilled to say that for the first time, and maybe the only time, brown rice is actually more wholesome than white rice. But it has nothing to do with the color. Red rice and black rice also have the bran intact, and the color is only owing to the pigment present in the grain. And quinoa too is completely unprocessed and hence has all ingredients intact. So remember, the focus here is the bran, not the color brown. If you want to know more, watch our videos on the Whole Truth Academy, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you can be notified every time we put up a new video.